This is history making. This is revolutionary.
It's amazing. We're just a little community and we made history.
Today we celebrate the completion of the Women's Torah, the first Sefer Torah created and embellished by an international community of women.
Kadima doesn't have its own Torah, and about 10 years ago we decided that we wanted to buy one. And we looked on eBay and we looked different places to find one, and then our rabbinic director at the time suggested that we commission the first Torah to be scribed by a woman, and we thought, what? Yeah, okay, that hasn't been done before. We realized after a while, it took a while, that the reason there hadn't been any women scribed Torahs is that there were no women Torah scribes.
In the Talmud, it's forbidden for women to write. That's where it starts. I mean, that's where we get the source of women, slaves, minors, heretics, non-Jews. The list is really interesting to me because everybody else in that list can change their status. A non-Jew can convert, a heretic can come back, a child grows up and becomes, and is no longer a minor. A slave can be freed, but a woman can't change her status. If you follow the historical development or discussions around the halakha, you see that the question came up a lot, but the minority opinions were dismissed. There was a minority opinion that gave permission to women to write.
I think it's so deeply meaningful that women who have not been permitted to read from the Torah have made a Torah.
Shoshana wrote there in Jerusalem. I wrote that part in Brazil.
Brazil, all right.
So Linda wrote in New York.
I was just a little tiny part of it, and those last 3 days, we are just putting all the parts together, and it's like part of me, myself, as a person, as a Jewish history. For me, it's a big moment.
It's considered that if you write one letter, it is as if you had written the entire Sefer Torah. In order to allow as many people as possible to take part in this, we leave the last few lines blank so that people can fill them in.
That last panel has everybody in it, which is a fabulous thing. And I think that's such a wonderful statement about how women do things, and the collaboration. It was just fantastic.
Actually, the most meaningful part was poking the hole through 2 of the pages. And as I'm working with this sharp thing, I'm thinking in my mind, I'm going to rip it. I'm going to rip the page. Oh my God. And then I thought, no, I won't damage it. I won't hurt it. It'll be fine. And I realized a few minutes later that I think that's so symbolic, that women have felt like they're going to hurt it if they do it or work with it. And we're not going to hurt anything. We're going to make it better.
When we started, I got hate mail, and now I hear from people who are honored to be associated with the Women's Torah Project. When we started, we just wanted our own Torah. As we finish, we are the change that we want to see in the world.